What's going on, everyone? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that everyone out there is having a great day, and I want to thank you guys for joining me back here today for your daily dose of Star Wars. The Last Jedi hits theaters this December, and the marketing for this movie is about to take off full throttle, and that begins with the trailer that we're getting on Monday Night Football, October 9th, during the Bears-Vikings game. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see me break that trailer down hours or less after it airs. Monday will be a double upload day with a regular video and that trailer breakdown at night, so be sure to hit that bell to turn on notifications to know when that trailer breakdown goes live. I can't remember how many interviews J.J. Abrams did for the marketing and the prep for The Force Awakens, but it seems like Rian Johnson has already done more than J.J. did, and it seems like Rian is being more open about what he has done with this film in terms of the characters and the story and the directions that he's taken them, and he's not being as vague about it. Yesterday we talked about Snoke and what we know about him, and Rian Johnson did an interview with Empire for the new October issue, and we got to learn even more about the big bad of the sequel trilogy. Originally we thought that Snoke was going to be a puppet in this film, but Rian Johnson explained that this was not the case, and that Snoke was going to be all motion capture in the film when he said, "No, it's an entirely motion capture performance. Creative designer Neil Scanlon built a maquette that we had on set for lighting reference and to give the actors a sense of what it was going to feel like, but Snoke would be an entirely CG creation. I'd be sitting at the monitor just with my eyes as big as dinner plates. It's one of those performances where after every line I'd look over at whoever is standing next to me with an expression on my face like, oh my gosh, we just got that. Andy Serkis will get to do much more in this film than he did in the last one. And that guy is just a force of nature. We'll learn exactly as much about Snoke as we need to." Some fans were confused about this and tweeted to Rian Johnson about the motion capture aspect, and he clarified on Twitter that by motion capture performance, this included not only his body, but they also did it with his facial expressions, so Snoke's facial expressions will be the same one that Andy Serkis makes to bring his touch to the character and to bring it to life a lot more. One of the things we got to learn about Snoke is something we actually won't get to learn about him, and that is his backstory, unfortunately. Rian Johnson said that this about getting into Snoke's backstory. We got the whole story of Palpatine's rise to power in the prequels, but in the original films he's exactly what he needs to be, which is just the Emperor. He's a dark force, the scary thing behind the thing. That was entirely how I approached Snoke. I wasn't interested in explaining where he came from or telling his story. I see why Rian wants to do this in a sense, because in the original trilogy the Emperor was this scary character and we weren't really sure what he was capable of, and apparently that was killing Luke had Vader not intervened, and it seems that Rian wants to keep this unpredictability character trait with Snoke throughout this sequel trilogy. Snoke has seen the Empire rise and fall, and he is going to be protected just like the Emperor was, and Rian Johnson had this to say when it came to the Praetorian Guards. The Emperor's guards were very formal, and you always got the sense that they could fight, but they didn't. They looked like they were more for ceremonial, and you never really saw them in action. The Praetorians, my brief to costume designer Michael Kaplan was that those guys have to be more like samurai. They have to be built to move, and you have to believe that they could step in forward and engage if they have to. They have to seem dangerous. I really enjoyed what Rian had to say in this interview. It seems like he wants to keep some of the characteristics the same as the original trilogy because he understands and he knows how much we all love those movies, but he also seemed to understand that he shouldn't be remaking them. And with all of the cast members saying it's different than what they anticipated, while some of us are a little worried about it, others who are worried about the possibility of another remake see it as a good thing because it means that we won't be getting an Empire Strikes Back remake. But of course we'll have to wait till December to make that judgment for ourselves. So that wraps things up for me here in this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you like what you saw and you are a daily coffee drinker, hit that bell down below to get notifications to your smartphone whenever a new video goes live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Keep loving Star Wars. Peace.